Alright, Sarah, this is gonna be a much shorter video than the last one. I just wanted to touch base on you, or touch base uh, with you on this issue that I've been seeing with network editing. I put it under the BRAT issues because I didn't really know exactly where else to put it, and I wanted, Joe, he wants a bunch of documentation everywhere. So I included some screenshots, and I'll just explain to you what's going on. Here is, as you're doing the network builder tool for the reaches in Idaho, there's uh, the NHD area and the NHD water body polygons. The NHD water body polygons, I believe, includes large rivers. Um, and that would classify this down here. And so as Michael and I are going in and editing these uh, stream networks, what I've been seeing is there's there's small segments, and it mostly falls like in cases up here, but this one is pretty good in that these segments are less than like 15 meters long. They're usually 14 something meters long, and it just kind of depends on how wide the polygon is. But it will basically chop off the polygon or the polyline right here, and this one did it right here. But these small segments, they're super hard to see, and when you're going in and editing from, I mean, I wouldn't even know that this was really here when I'm going in and editing. Obviously, I missed it, uh, and I had to go back in and fix it up. But um, this is an issue that I've been seeing is that, we have these small segments and it's super hard to see when you're editing. If we could solve this, that would be awesome as we're going through with the network builder tool. I think that Jordan somewhat solved it in his tool to make a continuous network. And as I've talked to Wally, this is going to be an issue with topology as we go further on because you won't have a continuous network. You'll have little holes here or there. So that could be an issue. I've looked up some things like extending the line to an intersection of another line, and this can solve it because it kind of sometimes the line will get connected and go like this, along it to the endpoint instead of just going to the intersection of it. But if we could extend those, that would fill in a lot of the gaps. However, it also takes like two polylines, so I don't know if this is the best option for edge match features, but maybe we could do extend line. Um, and then if it's an NHD area like a headwater lake or pond or something like that, that would create a hole in the network, a valid hole in the network, we can cut it out using that polygon after uh, this extending takes place. Um, but just thought that I'd talk about that. This usually happens in large rivers because they're all artificial, and as you go in and add it, you'll miss it. But it can also occur, let's say, uh, for this one, I mean, this one is kind of just an error, and these are bogus little segments right here. But let's say that the river is going along this segment, is that you have these small gaps in here, and they're usually culverts or something. Some passage across the river is creating this artificial um, segments right here, and those need to be remedied and added in. And when you're looking far enough out, it's hard to see those too. So anyway, just thought that would be helpful, and talk to you soon.